Mr. Chairman, members of the board, if you'll turn to the reinvestment zone 1, Forney, Texas draft project plan finance plan labeled original, dated October 2018. I'd like to go over that with you.
Okay.
As you had requested when y'all hired us, we pointed out that there was a problem or an issue with not having a proper procedure back 10 years ago with regard to the project plan, finance plan, and that it was not brought forward, a plan was not brought forward and approved by the TIF board and go to city council to be approved by ordinance. What you had before you, and it didn't, and the one that was attached to the ordinance did not contain everything that's required under the Chapter 411 of the Texas Tax Code. I'm pleased to present to you today a project plan and finance plan that does everything that it's supposed to do. You'll see there's a table of contents. I want to point out just up front that this plan contains everything that's required under the two parts of a project plan and a finance plan. It includes the economic development study. It's attached at the back that's required in the project, the feasibility study that's required at the back of the plan. We have provided all the updates that has occurred over the last 10 years. So when we get into that schedule on a certain page, you'll see that it shows the cost to date and what the plan calls for, the cost to date, and costs left to be done, and we'll go through all that. So I'm just going to go through this briefly with you. You've had some time to digest this, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but you have an introduction that gives you the background on the creation of TIRs. It shows, talks about the location. And there's two components under the statute. It's called the project plan and reinvestment zone financing plan. There is some redundancy in the statute between the project plan and reinvestment zone financing plan. The first part talks about the existing and proposed land zones, land uses. You'll see that we talk about the existing conditions and how the surrounding land uses are and the proposed land uses. So we show in maps 2, 3, and 4 to depict the existing conditions at the back. It's required that the surrounding land uses, so the land uses surrounding the zone ranges from single-family residential to commercial uses. The aerial view shown on map 2 shows the surrounding land uses. This is important because when you do one of these, you want to see that there's availability for the overflow, that the TIF will act as an incubator, not only to produce revenue or value within the TIF, but has the potential of causing values to increase beyond its values. All the other aspect in the project plan, the statute requires that any proposed changes to the zoning ordinances and master plan municipality must be depicted. There are no changes to that, so this simply states there are no changes, and nor were there ever going to be any. The